SE456 Sprint 6, Nicholas Regano. We'll start by showing that it works, where you can shoot our missiles. And you'll notice that as I take some of these guys out here, they'll start marching a little faster. The sound will also speed up its tempo at the same rate. And it's a little harder to tell, but the box does indeed start moving a greater distance each time. And we can see that I can hit these bumpers. I'll just illustrate that while we're waiting for these guys to come back. It's going to be a real test. We can see we have the 3 lives sitting in the bottom left corner and the credit text at the bottom. I still haven't shown the WAV file that's playing. That'll get changed out after this iteration. And once we get this last guy, we'll see that the sound stops playing if I can hit him. There we go. Alright, so we could just take a quick look at the ship states. So we're in the ship class here. You can see it has a move state and a missile state. So those are independent of one another, which is why you can sit up against a bumper, shoot a missile, and not, melt through the bumper. When we hit one of the arrow keys, let's say right, it'll call whatever my current move state is, move right. Let's just say at the beginning, that's going to be any direction, so we can move right or left. That's fine, it exists. Once we hit that right, or well, left bumper in this case, for the one I'm showing, we'll only be able to move right. So the left bumper will basically give us into the state where we can't move left anymore, so nothing happens when we try to move left. But when we move right for, I guess, 1 frame, and then we set our move state back to any direction, because now we're off of the bumper. Similarly with our missile, we start in the ready state. We shoot the missile by activating it, setting it to the ship's position, plus a little bit, do everything that needs to do, and then we call handle, which gets us in the missile flying state, which means we can't shoot a missile, and we're just going to wait until handle is called again, which ultimately gets called when the missile either collides with an alien or the top wall, ceiling, I guess you could call it. Um, let's see if there's anything in the grid class we can look at. So we have our initial vertical and horizontal movements here. And these are actually changed in the observer and command patterns. So if I can find one of those really quick, remove alien observer is probably a good one to look in. Horizontal speed, sorry. So we set the delta time, that's that increment you saw. Every time this gets called, it just adds whatever delta onto the horizontal movement, which we set it to a negative float value, so it will just subtract every time. Thank you.